Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video newsletter, I thought I would continue the kind of, somewhat silly, but all the same, I think, helpful pursuit of going through the alphabet here, right? So a couple weeks back, I gave you a video newsletter that A is for Apple, and partially because of listening to so many child musical things here lately, but all the same, hopefully it helps you remember it, and it helps stick with the idea that the foundation of my trading almost always revolves around squeezes. So this 3-day time frame has a squeeze that continues to look quite good, but I find that this view of the larger time frame does such a good job of putting days like this into context, right? Where on the daily chart it can look a little bearish, right? Especially after you've been selling off for 4 or 5 days straight. But when you see that weakness on the daily, it's really just bringing back the 3-day chart into good spots to buy, and that path continues to work out well. I still target 250 in Apple as we wait for that squeeze to fire. But from A's, let's move over on into B's, and this came up today in the chat room through Berkshire Hathaway. Now this is not a 3-day squeeze, it's just the standard squeeze, but these two time frame charts can show you the patterns that I'm working to trade. So if we start on the left, the bigger picture view here is that when you come down into this green tree line and hold that as support as well as you have, it increases the probabilities that you are on a path that wants to come up here and test 512. So even if you're not familiar with the study set, you can include in your notes and say above 444 should lead to 512, and come back and revisit me in a month or two and let me know if you find this path helpful. Now, if you want to get down into a little bit more of the immediate move, this is where we look to the squeeze. So on the daily time frame, you can see a very similar pattern as to what we were just looking at in Apple, right? It's the compression of the squeeze signal, the momentum histogram that is rolling from lower left to upper right. And I think if you find an environment where the broad market is still bullish, but maybe tech has backed off a little bit, this could very much be an important piece of the financial sector that continues to keep things elevated. So that's just a very small piece of what I'm working with in the big picture market. I think it'll be helpful in the weeks ahead. We're going to dive into some options expiration analysis in the premium video, but I hope to see you guys back in the chat room tomorrow, and we'll see how these ideas look. So have a great night. I will talk to you then. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.